So, you might be wondering, why is this not being streamed? Because my internet sucks and I don't think the world wants me to do that. So, the stream was awful. First of all, alongside the slight hiccups every once in a while, I forgot to audio test and you can't hear me except for when I'm panicking in Damoclism 12, which I uploaded because I still like that part. So yeah, now I'm just gonna try to S+ them. I'm gonna try to get an S+ on all of the brutal stuff. And boy, do we have some brutal stuff. In this update. I think I've already done See Me, Be Me, Easy. Yes, I have. I'm gonna play it just for the sake of completion. I was able to switch to the gun. Oops. Nice. It is a new high score, so that works. What are all of the levels? Right, a self-portrait. So, I do not have an S+ on this one. Alright. This one is rough. Surprisingly. Also, when I say rough, I mean in terms of difficulty, not because it's bad or anything. Very nice. I'm gonna say it bluntly. Hold up. Wrong Adam. I'm a little surprised. I got the S+ for this level on my 3rd try. And I'm surprised about it. Shoot. Nice. I think that's a new best. It is. I used to think maybe this should be a 10. Because it feels a little high, it feels a little easy for an 11, but then I think, oh wait, so is this 3BB Tangent. It's just that I'm good at it. You know what, now that I think about it, I'm just going to remove every mod except for the face fix mod. Because, yeah, just give me a minute. Everything except for the one that is necessary and the one that fixes the faces. Because this, and lovely. Yep, because this update broke the Force Player Sprite event, even in official levels, so without it, it just doesn't work. But it will be fixed. Any of you who watch my stream and could somehow hear me know that for some reason this game constantly freezes my game for some reason. It's because, oh hey, it was removed on both ends too. It's because of the Recolor Notes event. For some reason, the Recolor Notes event causes my game to freeze during the tap part. So I removed it, and it doesn't freeze. And in case you're wondering, yes, applying the change of colors to every single note also freezes my game. Couldn't tell you why. I hope it gets fixed soon, but for now, I can play Triplet Test. It just looks a little bit ugly. I've also P-ranked the easy variant, but you don't get to see that because it's the easy variant. So the notes may look a little uglier, but it's playable, and also not that big of a deal. For now. Because I have not played the Hard 7 version yet. Because I genuinely have no idea why recoloring the notes could screw it up. Like, I would have thought it was maybe the animation of the girl playing the piano was too complex, or maybe this thing on the far right side of the screen that moves proportional to my paddle's position also was causing too much. But no, it's just the Recolor Notes event, and I couldn't tell you why. I also couldn't tell you why Damoclism's still staticked up, because that isn't fixed, but that's not that big a deal. Or hopefully it won't be, I mean. Wow, completely perfect up until that part. To be fair, that is where I was losing my P ranks on the easy variant. In my 5 attempts. A deceptively tricky level, and I like it. Very good. I like it. And I got an S+, so I'm good. But as I was saying before, there are 3 Samario charts in this update, and they are all brutal. So in preparation for that, I wanted to play I wanted to best the level 99 rhythm boss. And in case you're wondering, yes, I have the original 1.0 release version of Rhythmic Shield Hard. You know, the really difficult bad one. And because the charter name is different, the scoring is different. I have an S+ on the current version of Rhythmic Shield Hard, but not this. Yeah, I got no clue what to do there. Other than the taps there, and in the what's it called, the sound of creation part, the biggest change is the paddle. Because in this version, and prior to its most recent version, the paddle in this level was super strict. Like, this level went from nightmarish to doable to an actual 10 difficulty. Like, I would not blame people if they called this a 12. Probably closer to an 11, but yeah. Especially considering I played this level once, I think. prior to its nerfing. Close. On a first run, damn, that was close. Nice. Nice. Cool. I'm glad it got nerfed. See how it's a 98.58? If I go to free play, that is not reflected here, because I believe it's because the charter name is different. But now we have 2 things left to check. Because I have not, I have restored my black star here. I have not restored my black star on the inverses. Damn you, self-portrait. I have not yet gotten an S+ on Au Contraire, and it is brutal. The drop is really difficult. I still love it, but damn. Oh my god. It's the taps, sorry, it's the sides during holds that's so difficult in this level. Because you can't just like flick off of the hold and to get into the side, because you'll miss. You'll miss the end of the hold. Look at that percentage drop. And it's not because I suck at au contraire, I've P-ranked the easy variant. That's also a little bit mean. Also close. Come on! Look at that miss to barely ratio. Holy. Okay. There's one left. There's one left. So you might be wondering, or you might know why I set this S+ requirement. Because at first I was scared. When I saw that this was charted by the person who created Au Contraire Hard and Level 99 Rhythm Boss Rhythmic Shield, as well as the charter behind Terabyte Connection and Lorelei. Oh boy, was I so naive. Because this level apparently gives you double the health. Like, I was confused how I somehow survived my first playthrough. It's because you have 200 health instead of just 100. And also, I've gotten much better at the game, so proportionally it scales. Now this part, I don't know. Still, probably the hardest part of the level. Lines up with the original.
only one can make this. If you know what is good for you, you'll be happy to be a lesser kind.
How naive I was to be afraid right now. Because this was the easy version. That was the easy version. You want your Damoclism 12? Here you fucking go. Samario, Eternal Tyrant of Syracuse. Also, I think the health on this might be normal. Oh dear. If you're wondering why this is called Phantasm, it's because it's so that there isn't a number greater than 12. That's why. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. I can't... Okay. I was giving subtle foreshadowing Okay, I was giving subtle foreshadowing about how, oh dear, my static is still around. Good thing I can still see. It's a bit hard to differentiate the blocks from mines when they're fully staticked out. I'm realizing. Which is worrying. And I do know, because I checked the Discord, because I didn't know this existed at all, this level doesn't unlock until you beat it. It's only in free play, it's not on the Atom map. This variant does not unlock until you beat it. So if I quit, I have to get another S+ on Damoclism to try. Yeah, I'm not getting an S+ on this, in case you're wondering. At least not right now! Yeah, I think the static's a bit of an issue. This is hell! Damn! So yeah, this is gonna be rough. It's not there, in case you're wondering, it's not there. Fuck.
When power can buy a war, why should crowns worry?
Oh hey, that wasn't so bad. Aw, fuck. Here we go. Phantasm. Damn it. Damn. Help. This level does not appear on the Atom map, by the way. Even if you beat it, because then it would count to your star total. And there is absolutely no way the devs want you to P-rank this, I'm pretty sure. Jesus Christ, that part's hard. Oh, fuck's sake! I don't know if I'm doing this, guys. Would people mind if I just deleted the static? Because you could say, oh, that's cheating, you're making it easier to see. Well, yeah, so is the game, it's making it harder to see. In the part where it isn't supposed to, because the static only pulses during the go sound effect, which you can see in the parts of the screen that aren't covered by static. You can see that it pulses properly when it's not screwed up. Like, does it pulse in the part that I'm struggling and dying on? Yeah, but not the part right before it. Or the entire level. I can see the path, I just can't see the mines that are on the path. I have a handicap that's automatically increasing the difficulty of this. Bro! Please! See, the thing about the part before that is that I can at least see, but because of the rapid mines, I can't in this part. I remember seeing in the Discord server that someone was making a Beatblock mod for Balatro. That mod should have a reskin of Canio that makes it Damoclism, that makes it the crown, because it's too perfect to pass up on, obviously. Like, for a second I was like, oh, maybe it should be a Balatro Joker that gains molt when you kill a king. Wait, that's just Canio, but only kings. Damn it, I was actually getting close. I have a suspicious feeling that after that part, I'm just gonna need enough health to not die on sight read. I have a sneaking feeling that that's the, like, hopefully, and I'm gonna jinx it like I jinx a lot of things, hope that that's the last super brutal part of the level, and I just need enough health to survive my sight read, because obviously I'm gonna die there. I died at the end of Damoclism's 9 variant the first time I got to the end, because I didn't know what I was supposed to do, for obvious reasons. Oof. Oh god. Jesus Christ, no. Not this one. Guys, I don't know if this is possible for me. Let's get killed. I have done practice. I have made it to the last part once, and I've made it to the second glitchy audio part 2 or 3 times, I think. Here we go.
When power can buy a war, why should crowns worry?
Here we go. Yep, there it is. I have gotten better at reading it, though. Also, if you try to leave without unlocking it, you have to redo it. Because, yeah. Only unlocks when you beat it. Damn it. Looking back at the footage, and also in hindsight, it's not that hard to make out, but the slaloms are extra hard. Is that how you pronounce it? Because that's what it is when you have to dodge, when you have to hit nodes with the edge of your power to not hit mines.
you, you'll be happy to be a lesser kind of person. When power can buy a war, why should crowns worry?
Woohoo! Let's go! Oh. Oh my god. Wow. That was the third time I've gone to that, to the glitch text part. Oh my god. I am not getting an S+ on that. If I do, if I decide to, because this video takes ages to come out and the 1.4 is about to come out, add it in, I guess. But here it is. Here it is. And it doesn't have a number because there's no number bigger than 12. As a bonus, this I'm gonna be honest. As a bonus, this is good. As a level, it's insanely unbalanced. For Damoclism, I love it because it does something that these two fail to get at. It is consistently making you worried about dying. Because like these two, this one, once you understand the pattern, it's free. And this one, I've never died on. I've never died on the 12. Because it gives you double HP. If this thing didn't have double HP, it would be a nightmare. It would be a 15 instead of a 13. Except it's not because it doesn't have a number. Incredible update. Just straight up. Great update. God is at hell though. Triplet test, self-portrait, all contrary hard, Cindy beat me easy, spin cycle hard, Damoclism expert. More icons for achievements, right, I forgot. I didn't notice that at first. A couple more icons were added. For sorry, I'm not sorry at all, actually. A few more were added for sorry, I'm not sorry at all actually. Perfect score, awesome beats blocked quick, and you have entered the comedy area. I remember cackling out loud when I got this, because I didn't know it existed. Yeah, that's pretty much it in this update. Awesome. Very fun. And also hellish. Thank you for watching. Have a good day, or night, or whatever. I don't know. I'm bad at outros.
When power can buy a war, why should crowns worry?